and it's with great pleasure that I welcome you all back to the start of the true final part and final chunk of the Rebirth Challenge series. I'm not going to get into modded challenges, there's no real point for me to do that, but hey, first things first, yeah, that happened if you didn't see it on Twitter already, but yeah. So we have a bunch of challenges left to do in Repentance, all fresh and new takes, all wonderful things. So we're going to start, basically enough, with Scat Man, which is unlocked from the start, and it also gives you the Oh Crap transformation, as well as all of these wonderful things around you. This is actually a challenge that starts you off with the item that you unlock the challenge with, that being the Dirty Mind item, and it's probably worth doing this just to get it, because having the Dirty Mind is actually a really useful kind of item to have, as you can see by all of these wonderful friends I have around me. That is going to be the only damage that will be done throughout the run. Otherwise, there will be no way to fight, because you can see the wonderful little blindfold right here. Got to do a pride right here. So, if you noticed already, I have the Familiars mod on, as well as some other mods, and the main thing to keep in mind is that a lot of the mods that I had turned on for the other episodes in the series, I did turn them off, just to be sure that there's no external things messing with what could be showing up in the challenges, to get that authentic experience and try and get those done just as they are intended to in the game, because I don't want to waste any time. Also, planetariums don't necessarily function. I don't think they actually show up in challenges, so it's not worth having the planetarium chance on. However, having the Familiars count on is useful, especially given this challenge, but hey. Once you guys like to go over to this man and destroy the silkworm, please. Please and thank you. So yes. Now that we're in Repentance, he says now as if it hasn't been for a while. But Repentance, you know, has had a bunch of item changes and character changes all over the place for many different reasons. And that also has made some of the challenges a little different. For example, because of the additions to the Oh Crap transformation item set, it makes it so that the Highbrow challenge starts you off with the same transformation. So it makes it a little easier, given that you can just touch enemies and give heals from them. Because that's the thing too with this challenge, is that you're gonna keep healing if you keep breaking the shit that's around you. Because you have the Oh Crap transformation, which heals you for half a heart every time you break a piece of shit. And because you have E. coli as well, you just run into an enemy and you can just destroy them right there and get more Familiars and keep rolling on. You know, it's a very simple kind of aesthetic to deal with. Also, yeah, there is a limit on how many dips can show up. Apparently it's 35 or 34-ish. But yeah, look, what am I doing? It's okay, I can just heal up real quick like that. It's your fault, isn't it? And yeah, depending on what kind of poop you destroy, you get different dip Familiars. They're useful. But, like, another thing that's changed with Repentance is Isaac's Heart, because Isaac's Heart gives you, well, you now have a pulse attack that you can charge up and deal around the heart, which means it gives Challenge 30, the Guardian, a bit of a change. I have no other experience, really, with any of the challenges, because I'm going to be doing that from a fresh file when I get Repentance on the Switch in my hands, eventually. It should be summerish, hopefully. We'll see. But once that is obtained, that's when I'll be doing all of the challenges, and maybe by then I will have, like, actual updates to mention during one of these challenge run videos, because we got a few to do, so at least 8 more. And then, oh, what the hell? Cool, thank you, that's good. Chances, I guess. Time for the Ragman. So yeah, we'll be heading for all these challenges and be having a grand old time dealing with having the Dead God Achiever and everything. It was wild getting those last few characters done, because Tainted Jacob was pretty fun, all things considered, and then also there was Tainted Blue Baby, which was somehow difficult. I don't quite understand how he was, but just kind of was. Eye drops doing a hell of a lot of good. given our amazing ability to fire tears in this run. But yeah, we'll just be accumulating keys for rounds so we can use them in other areas like Wish, Wash, Wash. Look, we got golden stuff, yeah! And also a lot of the shit's been disappeared because a lot of them got eaten up by the boss. I need you guys to wander over here real quick. Oh, jeez. No, it's fine, actually. You can just break these open with no issue, too. Not like they would be the biggest issue. Hey, look! Thank you very much for the help. You could probably just go through... I'm gonna do the curse room, why not? I can just heal right off. It's easy enough to check them, at least. Yay, pennies. Thank you, golden shit, for being there for me. Found soul! Finally. Found soul. I have tears! Wild! Let's take it. But the only problem is, if that takes damage, then it's going to disappear, but this is how we're going to do the challenge. It's an interesting way of doing it. Now, I should mention as well, I'm pretty sure I said this during one of the Repentance videos already, but I actually did do this challenge and record it a while ago during, what was it, showing off Tainted Lilith and Keeper? I think it was that same session. Maybe a little after or before. I don't remember it exactly, but it was a session with 2 other characters being played. And that one was a success, but I'm not going to count that one as a success. So yeah. Also, if you didn't notice already, by the side HUD, we were given like 3 butt bombs, so that's incredible. How you just have 15 bombs. Easy enough like that. Oh right, because of Found Soul, it also applies bombs and deals whatever items I have. That's kind of funny. I like that. Real good setup I have right going on here. So just keep heading them down. You aren't necessarily... Actually, no, I don't think... Actually, it's already been proven. Alt floors don't show up. Here's one of the new boss sprites that was introduced in one of the updates. 178, I believe. That's the one that we're on right now. Yeah. But, yeah, like, you're not going to be able to enter the alt floors unless the challenge itself requires you to go through the alt floors, because there are some challenges that takes you down to Mother, and hopefully with those challenges you'll be able to see that fight for once. But other than that, it's all different. And all you're gonna have to stick with the main path. But you know, it's fine. It's easy enough to deal with. Hey, thank you very much for the golden poops for doing them things for me. I'm thinking of the actual item, not the Found Soul, but there's an item that you can get that basically gives you some stuff. I don't necessarily... Well, yeah, like you keep it alive for the floor, and then you bring it down to the next floor, and it gives you some items for in response for keeping it alive. Which is useful, but you gotta be careful enough with it. I doubt it's gonna be you, yeah. Well, hello. Gotta do that. Whilst I run away. Yeah. It's been a while since I've actually done any videos, honestly. I mean, I've had something sat there for like a month, honestly. But I haven't uploaded it yet for reasons that will never be made clear to anyone. Though I will get it. I'll understand it myself. And I'll be anyone to understand it. But yeah, like, other than that, it's just gonna be like the next big thing, unless a direct happens. So, whatever happens first, happens first. Because, you know, hey, directs, they're not always an occurring thing. However, there are announcements happening in this month of June. That's where we're at. And, you know, I can't really comment on them because I haven't been following them too much, but the only 2 that really stand out are the Persona games coming to Game Pass and PC, and then also Silksong being real, so that's your gauge for when this video was made, my friend amigos. Now you know the truth. Need to not break open those boys. Actually, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have, never mind, I do have Stompy, right, because I have Thunder Thighs. No wonder. But it was a lucky break, it really was. Also, it really was a lucky break. Yeah, if you didn't realize that from that quite subtle camera shift that did happen. That was a dog leaping off a bed, because they are technically not in bed yet. Because I feel like I could get this one thing done within 20 minutes, and I feel like I can. So shatters to enemies, shatters to fly, that's also in the room. I doubt it'll be seen, but hey. I'm not gonna take any of those deals from this black market. There's nothing that I could really salvage from this. So, keep forward, moving on. I could just go down the thing, but I want more chances of devil rooms and angel rooms and going to see the boss items. Maybe I'll be extra health. That's why I choose to do this, on this path alone, of my own. Ugh. See, I don't know when exactly the next challenge video will be, if soon at all, but, you know, I'm getting this done now, just so I can say that I have something. And then just have it up on the channel, because apparently, from what I can only assume, the Remix 10 with different versions episode 2 video has been repicked up, because I got a comment on there recently, and subs are piling up. Thank you for those subscribers who showed up here. They are cool beans, and I'm sure they definitely care about this Isaac video that they are absolutely watching with their eyeballs. Shame, really, but, you know, consider yourself in such a way, and then you don't have to deal with when you have no audience. Yeah, that's getting too gritty and nitty. Doesn't matter what that truly means, but hey, if you ever want to get, like, speaky with me, but, I mean, you have the comment section, yes, but there's also a Discord server, in case you didn't know. And I'll start, like, promoting that a lot more than I usually will do, because I don't want to be that person who just is like, there's a thing, go look at it, please, please, please. But, you know, if you really do like my personality and like how I am and want to speak with me, then you can just go ahead and do that. Like, just go to the Discord server. Nope, hardly anyone's there. There goes my firepower, because the soul died. But it'll respawn as soon as I go to the next floor. Ooh, flight versus breath of life. Flight. Flight for sure. So yeah, like, you just join the Discord server, it's all fine and dandy there, there's barely anyone there. You'll definitely have me respond to you if you send a message, and I'll read it, and it'll be great, whatever you happen to say there, and I'll read it, and I'll respond to it. I'm fine, really. Yeah, but in other news, I mentioned it in a tweet as well, but might as well say it in a video as well. My ear's still kind of fucked. Still on the left, it's not as blocked as it used to be, but it's just kind of still feeling a little weird, so if I sounded different in this entire video, then there's your explanation why. Just feels a little off. But I have to deal with it. Because, I don't know, if I want to get someone to look at it, I'll have to get someone to look at it, but it's tended to fix itself a few times in the past, so just deal with it like that. Push it away, push it away. Become one with the wind. Who knows if the dogs are going to stop being loud? They probably will. It's like 20 minutes past 10. That's when they usually are let out and everything, so they might be loud. But we'll only see in due time. Actually, I think that was the reason why I also didn't do the challenge video. Also, not just because of the reason of I didn't have any other challenge videos to post at the same time. Rather, I think that was one that got interrupted by dog a lot in it. And it was just like, do you really want to upload that? I also don't know if I'm going to pull a Plants vs. Zombies Part 10 and just kind of show the episode as a highlights at the end. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I need to see if that video is worth salvaging. If not, then whatever. One makes me larger, one makes me small. Come look at Hitler's other ball. I don't know. Let's just press forward. I'll find it soon. At least we can pick up these chests. Some good stuff in there. Like a single bomb. Single bomb's worth it. Also these dukes of flies. Mini dukes. They are small dukes. Yeah. I can just go through these as well. Why not? Well, I said I was going to do it. Oh, look, a hospital. Which one's this going to be? Relax. Hell yeah. Shit demons. Although I'm surprised that... Don't say... Okay, good. The golden poop stayed with me. That's the important part. It almost just disappeared. No wonder that I get a bunch of pennies from this challenge. You're just breaking a bunch of shit, and you'll have increased drops if... I don't know. I haven't found the petrified poop yet. Got the lost soul. The found soul, sorry. How could I forget? Look at that dude! Now, is that worth it? I don't know. I think the shit's more worth it than having the jar of flies. Even though jar of flies is a really good item, it's not going to be overly worth it in the long run like this. So I'm going to take what the challenge normally gives you and run off of it. Now, there's something I can tell you about some of these new challenges. Well, some of them are pretty fun. And the main thing about the next one that we're going to be seeing, the one after this, it's worth doing because it has a very helpful trinket unlock. And if you get that shown off, well, probably when we get that shown off, because I don't think it might have... Did it show up in the video? It probably did. I don't remember if it did. But yeah, we'll talk more about what is unlocked in that challenge in the next video. But trust me when I say, no matter how difficult the challenge may be, try and get that done as one of your very first things, as it is incredibly helpful what the challenge is, or what the reward for that challenge is. You'll find out. As for now, shit demons. These body shits, you will definitely be getting them once you beat the challenge. I've already said that, but whatever. I don't... Wait a minute. There's an exploit, I believe. You just drop the found soul trinket and pick it back up again, and... No, it didn't. They fixed that. Oh well. It used to be that you just drop the found soul and then pick it back up, and then it would show back up again. So yeah. Hey! It was gonna happen eventually. And there it did. Just need to maneuver around these mushrooms and not be stupid. Shouldn't need to, like, continuously break the shit open just to keep moving forward, but whatever. I apologize if it's, like, quietish, but, yeah. Look at those fires. What's his name? Polycephalus is the actual guy. Oh man, Infested would be really good for, this challenge. Although, it's not much it can be, given all of the other stuff. Come on, buddies. Get up in his face. Be throw over there. Whatever works. Marrow. Extra health. And another angel room. Rosemary. Tears and face up. That's cool. At least I get to keep my bone heart for a little bit. And the rotten heart too. The rotten heart's gotta be subtly helpful. Whilst we're in the depths 1. Almost done with the challenge, because this is a very base game challenge. Very soon, we'll be seeing it. Completed, I guess. Yeah. And the other thing, too, that I have to think about is that I have the new thumbnails for all the challenge videos. That's cool and dandy, but A, I need to wait until the Switch version gets here so that I can actually do those thumbnails again for the new challenges. And B, I need to remember what the dimensions are for those video thumbnails. And how I actually put them together into a project. Because I don't quite remember what it was. And I'll find out. In testing of my own self, I will find out the truth. And that'll be what... Fine. The double damage. As if I regularly walked into the cursed room. It's better than nothing. I feel like it's gonna be down this way. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh, look! Rainbow! You know what that means. Gay shit, yeah! Happy Pride Month. Welcome to June. This is how June works. Although, I think... Yeah, now that I think about it. Other than, maybe the Mario Maker 2 video, this will be like the first time I can really mention it in a video that I recorded that's a normal. But, this year, I've started a game clearing list. And if you don't know what game clearing is, well, mainly getting this idea from the Proton John community, since that's what he does every year, and everyone else posted a bunch of their game clearing lists last December to show what they've beaten in the year, and I thought, hey, what if I tried that for myself? And I started that like 10 days into the year, so that was a lucky thing to have thought about that early and then just did it. So now I have a good log of all the games that I've beaten this month. This dude is useless because he's just gonna summon enemies to fight against him. Thank you very much. Good job. So yeah, I have a game clearing list. I'm probably going to post the results of that game clearing list at the end of the year as well. I don't know if it's going to be the full spreadsheet that I have going, or if it's just going to be like the main stats from it, or maybe even the names of the games that I've beaten. But other than that, then yeah, it's been pretty useful so far. Hey look, car battery. Because I need to activate it multiple times. I sure will. Come on. Hey Dangle, Double Trouble. You really help by making your own enemies too. Congratulations. It's good to have, not the Frail, but that guy. I'm afraid to forget your name. But yeah, game clearing. At this current point in the year of June, the number of games that I've cleared is 28, I believe. Yeah, that sounds right. 28 is the number. And like the most recent thing that's been put onto that list was getting over Benefori. And like, I should specify as well that like the game clearing list has also been games that I've beaten before being added onto it just to bolster the numbers, because otherwise it would be only a sad 14 of fresh games that I've beaten. But yeah, it's just nice to have had a bunch of games to beat and put into a list just to see how many I've beaten in the year. I'm still working towards some of the more obvious things, or some of the other things. I started doing Paper Jam Bros and Cutter Splash to get them listed off, but I am far from over with them two. They'll be done soon, I'm sure, but not right now. They are a long way away from completion. Holy shit. Funny, I know. Great jokes, only here. But, yeah, like, holy shit. Intentional or not. Like, yeah, a bunch of the games that I've beaten for game clearing, some of them, like, make sense. Like, I put... Wow, that really does count for... Holy shit. Wow. I've put Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on there because that's what I did at that point in the year. And I still enjoy the game. Haven't been back to it in a while though. I still have to do like the Coiled Captors DLC. So I forgot that even came out. That's probably exemplary of how people feel about that as a whole, but whatever. Hopefully it gets a nice DLC sometime. Who knows though? No way I can tell. But yeah, other than that, it's been like some obvious stuff. Like, I re-beat Super Meat Boy, and Binding of Isaac Repentance technically already counts. Stuff like that. But then also there's been some new games that I've put time into that I've put down on there that I'm kind of proud of. Like, I put down, like, one of the first things I did this year was Superliminal and I Am Bread. And they were, no, not I Am Bread, sorry, I Am Fish. And those are both interesting experiences. Like, Superliminal being a trippy platform, puzzle platformer, kind of Portal-esque, but with some extra elements of weird, trippy dream logic. That was fun to go through. And then I Am Fish was honestly not that bad of a bossy game, providing that I only used the simplified controls and not the bossa controls. I probably would not have beaten that game if I chose bossa controls. I am fine with how I beat it, and that's how I'm going to keep it as. I beat all of the main stages and even got the secret stage. And it was fun all year round. Hell, yes, I'm going to cheese the final boss. Seraphim, hey. I'm going to cheese that boss fight by running into that and picking up the book. I just realized how slow I really am. Holy crap. That is obnoxious. But at least I can escape from these boys. Hey. Not the host, anything but the host. I feel like I will not be able to fight against that guy. No, what is this? I'm gonna leave immediately. Because I could have done this the whole time as well. Like, that's one thing I keep forgetting about doing in most runs. It's just The fact that I can piece the hell out of runs and rooms if I don't need to go into there. That's what the doorstop trinket's for. And Mercurius? Yeah, Mercurius sounds right. The new planetarium item. It's good to have the whole hallowed ground shits doing their thing. Doing extra damage. They even boost my tears and damage if I'm in their radius. What a cool item. That's why Dirty Mind is worth unlocking from this challenge, even if it's not much to unlock from it. You know? So yeah, like... Hope you're excited to see that game theory list, and I'm hoping to pump it a bunch. If I get to 50 by the end of the year, then that'll be fun. But, yeah, like, who knows how many is going to be at the final total of that. I hope I get this out too quickly. It'll probably be quick. Hi, Isaac. Bye, Isaac. Yahoo. Oh no, what's in the devil room? Is it Krampus? It's not Krampus, but there's Betrayal and the Monster Manuel. It doesn't matter, though. Because Dirty Mind was achieved. And that is a success. No matter what the technicalities were. No matter what the original result was. The challenge was destined to be complete. So in the next episode of the Binding of Isaac Repentance challenges, we will be going all the way down to Bloody Mary. It's a Bethany challenge, and Bethany challenge is also Baptism by Fire. So it should be cool to see Bethany again, right? She was one at the very beginning, and then she just kind of petered out. I don't know, whatever. And trust me, once all these challenges are done, I will then get to some of the modded characters and all the mods that I put into there. It will be great to go through them all. So see you then, I hope you enjoyed, and having a dirty mind is a cool thing, but not always the coolest thing. Just keep those dirty thoughts to yourself. Jesus. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the smiles are grassing. And you know what time that means? It means it's time for a repentance challenge! We're doing Scatman. Bop bo babe, bo bada bo bop bop bop, beep bada beep. God damn these dips. I'm pretty sure you can't control where they go. Because I'm holding the up button right now and they're all moving downwards. Guess it's related to position of where Isaac is. Makes sense. For the Dirty Mind unlock. Which is one of the items we start with. Also there. That's kind of a strange theme with some of the challenges in this set. It's that you have items that you start within the challenge and you unlock through the challenge. Same with Isaac's Awakening. I think that's what the challenge is called? Yeah, Isaac's Awakening. That's going to have interesting things going on with that as well. We could pick up you, 4.5 volt. That might do something. I'm not sure. I actually haven't tested it at all in the challenge because I never got it in the challenge before. Yeah, I guess. I know it's because I've got the 9 volt already. Oh, okay. Because the 4.5 volt, yeah, it's, you know, half 9 volt. What that does is it prevents items from actually charging. And the only way to charge items is through doing damage to enemies. So with some items that makes it a lot easier to get through. And you can also make it pretty broken. So I don't think you can use Soy Milk to abuse this strat. But if you have a good tier stat and you start firing a bunch of tiers at enemies whilst you have some item, you can just keep building up multiple things. Like if you're very careful, you can just get a bunch of prayer cards going and get yourself some extra health. And if you're also very careful with some things like Guppy's Paw, actually that won't work, just Guppy's Head, you can just keep spawning blue flies in a room. So yeah, it's entertaining. Oh, before you ask, yes, Rainbow Poop does give you a special rainbow and poopy guy. It's cool. It makes you feel so warm and fuzzy inside knowing that there's rainbow shit to find in the game. The shit's rainbow, it be golden, yeah. Golden People also doesn't have their own thing, I'm pretty sure. Can I even do anything with those guys? I don't think I can. Alright, that's why the bombs exist. There you go. If you need that extra damage, just place a bomb down. That's a helpful note. put that in your list of helpful notes gained from this series of videos. There's a lot of them, including all the stuff from the 35th challenge. Or the 33rd challenge, you know? That one was a good ride of plenty of informative hints, tips, and tricks. It was incredibly worth it. I don't know, I keep thinking back to that episode every now and then just because of how weird it was in concept. It makes a lot of sense with how it got to that point, but then I just kept going. And I don't know, it makes it stand out, and I like that. So yeah, thumbs up from me. Go watch 33. At least it wasn't ultra hard. You've seen ultra hard plenty of times, right? Yeah. I think I have a feeling that with some things in Repentance, ultra hard got some differences that make it interesting. Or maybe I'm thinking of how one of the challenges is a pretty good substitute for a challenge in the Gauntlet if I ever decide to change up the ultra hard tradition or beat ultra hard finally. It may take a while. Who knows how long that while will end up being. Get in my lair of enemies and fun. I know it is counting, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like, I'm just looking at the thing there. Like, there's 2 meters. There's the 9-volt that's charging up. And then there's also a different shade of green that's also charging up, which is the 4.5 volt. So, hey, I guess that does count for items like this that have their variable charging patterns. So yeah, fun fact, now you know, for sure, that getting both of them is a decent enough strategy. Stratagem. Pick up a coin, wash your hands, get some troops, wash your hands. Can Isaac really wash his hands if he is made of shit? I don't know, there's some devious stuff going on there. They wanted to mess me up by not having the full thing be played out. Take those out. And now some rainbow shit! Look at them, they're so pretty. Anything in there? Hey, look, there's a machine. Hey, I got it! I got the piggy bank. Don't you dare. God damn, why do they have to be a mutant spider in there? I guess I can do it. There you go, that's how claw machines usually work. They don't pay out. It's that simple. Oh, for God's sake. I can't believe you came. I have to leave this. At the same time, no. Oh, piss off. Fine, I wasted that bomb because, whatever. This room can go. I know it can. There you go. You solved that puzzle very quickly. Time to run away and try to find the boss. He is over in that direction. You can see it. But no! For I have to waste more bamboos. Isaac! So I'm gonna wait for you to do something cool. Like this. Ba-bambo. Ba-bambo. Yeah, go. More shit. And another bomb there. It's my last bomb. Now it's just dip time. Oh, God. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alright. Now I just one-hand this shit. God damn it. What does it care? I mean, you know, the longer I stay in the fight, the more I can heal myself with the shit. So, it's almost infinite health. But at the same time, you can still die if you're reckless and not doing it. And also, you can run out of spots in the room to delay the shit, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can place one on top of an already existing pile that got destroyed. I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is a good video. 17 minutes of a challenge. Contact damage on Mom's foot, so I can't do anything about that. It really is just shit time. Wow, you did something there. You pushed the Mom face back a little bit. Oh look, you know, that's one thing to look out for, is just flies being there. So I can run into the flies and do the damage there. Actually, there's nothing wrong with doing that, yeah, because it's like negligible, right? negligible damage. Just do that. There you go. That's how you power. Who needs to waste time with using an active item? Just take the negligible damage and do that. There you go. There's a booster pack. Collect them all, idiot. There's a candy heart and the sprinkler. I don't need any of them. There you go. That's challenge number 36 beaten. Scatman.